Good evening, everyone. I'm Jeremy Fisher. I'm about to give my speech on polycystic kidney disease, and this is my audience. Hello. How many of you are parents? I am as well. My daughter Jada was born with polycystic kidney disease. Polycystic kidney disease is when there are multiple cysts on the kidneys. Jada was diagnosed before she was born. For those who don't know, just like any other disease, polycystic kidney disease is very serious and can cause many health issues. I will give insight from a parent's point of view about polycystic kidney disease. At first, I spent plenty of time just wondering why my baby. I would wonder how she acquired the disease and if anything I may have done to cause it. Her mother and I did lots of reading and only seemed to find articles on the worst case scenarios. There was no fix for the disease. All we could do was pray and hope for the best. After reading several negative articles and stories, it made sense to prepare for the worst. There were times I would think about what all could happen and I would break down. Not knowing what to expect was very stressful. We had many sleepless nights. I wouldn't be able to go 10 minutes without thinking about my baby girl. After she was born, things became easier to deal with, but little did I know that would only be the beginning of our journey. After she was born, things were easier, but then I became afraid to let her be a kid. She would have different formulas, couldn't handle contact towards her midsection, front or back. Her kidney had swollen so large they were visible from the outside. Jada would begin to have complications as her condition worsened. After Jada turned 1, she would have to have surgery. The wonderful doctors at Louisiana State University in Shreveport went in to make her best kidney perform better. After the surgery, her other kidney worsened and began to cause problems. A year later, Jada had to have another major surgery to completely remove the now non-functioning kidney. After the removal, things were fine for a while, then Jada's kidney continued to swell. Watching my child suffer is one of the hardest things I've had to do in my life. The only good thing is she doesn't know any better. This is normal life to her. I believe it was harder for her mom and I than for Jada. The only real physical pain for Jada came from urinary tract infections. She would get them from the kidney swelling from improper drainage. Jada was on antibiotics for months until the doctors eventually put stents in to help the kidney drain properly. The doctor's visits are also stressful. Unfortunately, we live in a small town with no urologist, so we have to drive to Lafayette and Shreveport all the time. Then she has to go through all sorts of testing that lasts hours. I hate to watch my baby girl give blood. Even after all the tests, the doctors were not able to give us any answers to how she got the disease or how to fix the problem. It seems that their answer is always, let's wait to see what happens. I also struggle with wanting to tell Jada how serious her condition is. It is best to inform your kids of health issues they may have. We couldn't hide it from her and then have her make it worse by not knowing and trying to do things the other kids her age were doing. Jada's diet plays a very important role. We have to monitor the things she eats and drinks very closely. It is very hard to make her diet like a grown-up yet still be a kid. Somehow she handles it better than I could ever imagine. My baby's a fighter and has been since day one, when she pulled the breathing tubes out when she was in the newborn intensive care unit. Polycystic kidney disease is dangerous like any other disease, but it's not bad enough to give up hope. We prayed and hoped for the best, and 6 years later, Jada is still here and much healthier than expected, with a little brother who she loves to death. To anyone with a child that has special needs, my thoughts and prayers go out to you. Stay positive and hope for the best.
That's very well put together.
Better, don't it?